Next up, we have Becky Holmes. I didn't recognise Becky when she arrived tonight. He arrived? Oh my God. Mainly because she was looking all glam and swish, and basically she's looking fit. But last time she was here, just plain Jane and being herself. But she'd all glammed up for you tonight. To be fair, she looked fit last time, but I didn't want to big her up too much before she came up to the stage. So give me a break. So, I can't believe I'm talking like this. Too much Hogarden. Okay, moving on to the cerebral aspect of what's great about Becky Holmes. So Becky Holmes, too, is a scientist, just like Wendy. And they're padres on Science Made Simple. So she's passionate about educating and making children out there more aware and understanding about science. So, she's given a very different talk tonight, I think, about a diary of an obsession. So give it up for Becky Holmes.
Good evening, Cardiff. I am going to share with you tonight my diary of obsession. It's absolutely great to be in a venue that doesn't have children and has free wine. I'm incredibly excited. They frown upon it big time in schools. Now, I love, as he said, science, a little bit of science communication, but that's not what we're here for tonight. Oh no. I love as well a little bit of the firemen. Now, I could be politically correct, but I'm not going to be. The fact that they are men is a massive addition to why I am so obsessed with them. Okay? Now, I have always loved firemen. This is my dad's naval base. If I see a fire engine in the morning, I'll know I'm going to have a good day. Somebody else is going to have a shit day, but I feel better. It's exactly the same for squirrels, but we're not going to go into that tonight. Now, with my job, I get to travel a lot. So I started to take pictures of fire engines wherever I'd go. This, I just harass them, make them have their picture with me. This is in Hong Kong and Japan. Now, my friends, they cottoned on to this. They take pictures of fire engines for me, and they send them to me. I've got hundreds. You're only seeing 5 minutes, but if I had an hour, hundreds, we'd see. This is my sister's single. We will do anything to get our picture taken. Look how glamorous we are. They can't resist us. But these pictures, this was no longer enough. I persuaded my then boyfriend, yes, you should become a fireman, hun. He worked in Wetherspoons. The only way was up anyway. Okay, what next for us? We decided to have some little children. Yes, naturally what comes after marriage. This is Zach. He loves the fire engines too. We can talk about them all the time. We can watch Fireman Sam. It's amazing. Then we had our little girl. Princesses, fairies, Barbie. No. Soon as they're big enough, chuck them in, get them in that fire engine. It's fantastic in our house. We can have absolutely everything firemen, fire engine crazy. Parties, cakes, piñatas, puppy even sleeps on a dog's bed, on a fireman Sam bed in the living room. Okay, but one thing about having children, it curtails your travel experience. I now have to take pictures of fire engines in Barry. Not even the fire engines are proper. Okay, now, I thought, could I live in a fire engine? Take it to that extreme. I sorted out some camper van fire engines. I think you'll agree. How cool is that? Obviously, I'd want the green one in the red model because it's not close enough to a fire engine, but it is one. Right, now, what next for my obsession? I really hope I'm not painting myself as a woman who would set fires to bins to get close to firemen. I wouldn't. That's A, illegal. B, I said I've got a fireman at home. I don't need to find a bin. I just set fire to my sofa. Okay? Now, C, It's legitimate in my job to set things on fire in the name of science. So, I have got, still need to stand by it, some flash cotton here. This is cotton wool that is soaked in nitric acid, making it very, very flammable. If we've got the 3 things that fire needs, we can have a mini explosion right here. Now, before anybody has a heart attack, there's no safety equipment required because it burns so fast, it won't cause damage to me, it won't set the smoke alarms off. We know I'd love it if it did, but, but I promise it won't. So as long as we've got the fuel, which is the flash cotton, we've got something to ignite it, and the oxygen in this room, we should be good to go. So count down with me. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Right. Now, no talk would be complete without a picture of a cat, if you're talking about firemen, but there's one other picture that I thought I could show you. I'm privy to the insides of the South Wales Fire Brigade. I wanted to show you a picture of them working hard, risking their necks to save our lives. If you can spot my husband, you can get brownie points. Right, I hope you've enjoyed the story of me, my fire engine obsession, and a little bit about my family. I've been Becky Holmes. Thank you very much.